Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you gotta definitely get a good look at that. Like I said, man, gang stalking, being followed by UFOs and aliens. Shit's not a game. I wish I could say it was, but it's not. Right here in Seattle, Washington. Last night I got followed by a motherfucking fake ass moon again. Got the shit. I got a lot of the shit on video. Seeing a lot of weird shit you can only video can show you the shit I've been seeing. Me trying to explain it to you, it's not gonna do it no justice. You gotta see this shit for your own eyes. I mean, if you could really see it up close, you guys, you guys ain't never seen no shapeshifter, man. I'm talking about it in shapes and morphs into everything around it. Lights, trees, cars, whatever the fuck. Y'all thinking this shit is a game. This is not a game, you know. So I'm here to do everything I can to expose this shit, man. Like I said, my name is Michael David Calendar. I'm out here in Seattle, Washington, and I'm not in fear of my life, but I feel like I could lose my life. I'm just not scared to die. But this state is against me. They turned against me. I've been saying that I don't like saying shit like this. It doesn't make me feel good to talk like this. But it's the truth. And all I like to say is if you're being gang stalked, man, and you got bright lights flashing behind you every time you jump in traffic, there's a million cars trying to slow you down, getting stopped at every light, man, you might want to look up at the sky and check your surroundings. If you're a high vibrating individual, you might want to check your surroundings. So you're probably going through a bunch of shit right now. It's fucked up. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't want to hurt nobody. You know, I had to knock somebody out because I knew that they was gonna go too far and to have somebody try to put their hands on me. A motherfucker, I had to knock his ass out. Now they got a warning going off for all for Washington. You hear this shit as I'm explaining this shit to you guys. They got a goddamn emergency message. All right, don't come to Washington. If you can find a better place, go there. Don't let this be your last destination. If you have to come here, then go ahead. You, these maybe it's going around. Maybe it's going on everywhere. These people are sick, man, and they're going above and beyond anything. This is a sick state. They're up to a bunch of sick stuff, and they're targeting the chosen ones, the light workers, the ones that I mean they know who you are from both. But apparently there's some type of deal going on, and I'm only telling you this so you're aware. So if you're being stalked and followed, you might have some type of deal out for your life. Yeah, they might have made a deal for your life. You know. So you probably want to, not probably, you're going to want to get ready. There ain't no running from this. These people that teamed up, I mean, it's everybody against me. Like, they don't feel like they're about to come to the same fate or something. Like, these motherfuckers gave them a deal and told them that, him for everybody. Like, what kind of fucking deal is that? I don't know if they gave him an extended amount of time or whatever the fuck it is, but hey, man, this is just be ready. And I just want you guys to know what's coming for you. If you are a chosen one, is they probably vibrating high. Probably, there's probably more to you than what you know or what anybody around knows, but they're being told something different. So you got to get ready to stand on your own and don't have nobody to have your back because, yeah, it's a setup, it's a trap. I gotta make these videos. And, I mean, it's the summertime. I haven't been able to enjoy any time with my kids for the last, I don't know how. I mean, they're in their teens, and they were babies. This is really truly. I tried to ignore it for years, but it had a way of, you see me now. I mean, and this is after years and years and years of just going through this bullshit. But I know this: I'm taking some of these entities down with me. I do know that. I don't know how it's gonna be, but I will find a way. And some of these motherfuckers is gone, so there's gonna be some casualties on their end. Yeah, and they're gonna have to take me dead. That's it. That's all. I don't know what you can do with a dead body. Maybe I know I've been alive, and they've been trying to yeah, whatever they've been doing for all these years. So, but hey, if they really want it, which it seems like they do, then they got action. They just gonna have to kill me. So it's gonna be some casualties. It sucks that I have to even make this. It's unbelievable. It's, it's hard to believe. It's not even believable unless you see the footage, unless you see the pictures, unless you see the videos of the things that I have. Then you'll know this is it's definitely not okay. Yeah. So you can find me on TikTok too. Yeah. Man, this ain't no promotional shit. I don't need. I mean, I got 14 views on videos that should have over a million. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know what's going on right now, you might want to go check out these videos. A lot of them are shorts. They're not even that long. All you gotta do is have an eye to see, an ear to hear. If you got a few seconds, man, it might be, this might be this might be some help that you need. This might be the answers that you're looking for. If you think you've been seeing things or whatever the case may be, check these videos out. And I go into detail. I talk, I'm a little bit scrambled because I'm not a goddamn reporter, nor am I an actor. So, I mean, yeah, this is real life. So I'm a little bit scrambled, but for the most part, you can understand everything that I'm saying. I haven't got to the point to where I'm just sound crazy, you know, and I have things to back it up. So if you have the time, go in there and check it out and do. I don't need nobody's help. I'm not asking for nobody's help. I'm pretty much a one man army. It's been like that. But if you feel like you're in the fucked up position and you're questioning your your own surroundings, if you're questioning yourself, then I mean, I'm here to tell you, you probably shouldn't, question yourself no more. If you've been made out to be crazy, you're not the crazy one. You know, now it's all over the news. It's all over the news, man. I mean, this thing followed me all around last night, and then when I pulled over, every time I pulled over, a bunch of cars would show up. It's like they're trying to play cat and mouse, and I'm not running from nothing. I'm just peeping the scene. But these guys want to like this is a hunting game or something. Really though, like this is some type of hunting shit they got set up for these entities to run around and I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're trying to get people so scared to where they got their adrenochrome is busting out their veins or something like that. But yeah, man, they're doing all types of stunts, riding past with loud cars. You can hardly relax. They won't let you relax at all. They're not there. You don't get no time to relax. You're always on alert. And then to add onto that, when you do get a chance to relax, here comes some loud ass bangs or loud ass noises. So they want to keep you, uh, you know, uh, uh, pretty much in overdrive. They want to keep you. to the point to where you're overreacting to everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not even using logic no more, and that hasn't happened yet. It's actually made me focus more, and it's actually made me do the things that I knew I should have been doing in the first place, like recording all the city trucks and all these goddamn mail trucks and goddamn police escorting these goddamn gang stalkers through the hood and I should have been recording this shit. I called the capital of Washington State. They told me to call the police, and the police are escorting these motherfuckers through to come fucking harass me. And if I didn't have a video, if I didn't do all these hours of recording, you would not be able to, you wouldn't know. I mean, I got tons of shit I still got to record, and hopefully I get it all recorded last night. It was a close call, you know. I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, there was a few times I was parked. I only think that these things are trying to catch me off guard. They're trying to catch me sleep. They're trying to catch me in a way that, they could startle me. And I'm already knowing they're all over this room right now. I've seen them. They blend in very well. They can look like a smear on the window. But if you see them glaring eyes looking back at you, you know that's them. You know, they could look like a smudge in the window. It could look like, I mean, these things are tricky. So I don't want to fall off track. It was looking real crazy last night. The moon, you know, and then everybody just trying to chase, thinking that they're trying to chase somebody around, and I could tell they was getting mad. These cars that are popping up with these heavy duty engines in them. I'm talking about I just pull over and park. Next thing you know, I got goddamn, it's goddamn brand new, sound like goddamn Corvettes riding past me, and as soon as they get up to my car, they're hitting the gas and burning out everywhere I go. So it's not just isolated incident. This is all over the city, everywhere I go. This is all over the place. That's why that little thing back there, that little glare back there, I zoomed in on that. Right, I zoomed in on that for a reason, because when I look back there, I don't see that. But it looks like a goddamn eye on here. It looks like one of them oval shaped eyes to me. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. The glare and everything, and I'm pretty sure it is, and that's the way that they have to, blend in. And if that is one, man, his time is ticking. Because I promise you, let me get a hold of you, motherfuckers. You guys is good at blending in, doing all that extra shit. Yeah, just let me get a hold of one of you little motherfuckers. I should have killed the first little motherfucker. Should have killed his little motherfucking ass. Yeah, I got that motherfucker on video and photos of this shit and everything, man. You know, and it's crazy because my views are down to nothing. I don't know if people think it's a hoax or maybe they can't see it, but he's clear as day. You can see the goddamn thing. Not only that, this goddamn mail truck right here has been driving around, following me every goddamn place that I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to think that's a goddamn UFO. Straight the fuck up. Yeah. Motherfucker keeps popping up every goddamn where he's driving up and down the street 20 times a day. And you guys think the city, you want me to think the city doesn't know about this. You want me to think that the city is not involved in this. I know everybody's involved in this shit. It's a goddamn spaceship flying around in the daytime looking for me. Washington State is fucking crazy right now. And apparently, I'm really the fucking one out here. I mean, it's a lot of shit that they're not. I know I have some abilities. I know I have. I'm not gonna go into it right now, but I've seen a lot. Shut up. See that shit? The damn entities be jumping into the dog. I can't. I mean, it's if you're going through it, you know that I'm telling the truth. If you're going through it, you know that I'm telling the truth. That's another one. This goddamn white Chevy, Chevy man van. The goddamn Mr. T, what the fuck was that van? Yeah, the joint that Mr. T and his posse used to roll in. Yeah. Well, they got a white one, the painter's van, the round one that the motherfuckers be kidnapping motherfuckers in and shit. This motherfucker drives up and down the block all day too. I'm gonna get his ass. I got his ass on camera a few times. And the thing is, they're using people from around here, and they're driving around the block in the same cars. And these motherfuckers be parked. I don't know where, but they're somewhere. I don't. I'm convinced that they're all goddamn entities, and where the fuck they're coming from and how they know that I'm waking up is beyond me. Clearly, they got some type of. The entities must be telling them something because they're all around here. I can see their big ass eyes all day, so they must be communicating with these motherfuckers, really giving them your every get down about everything. And I'm pretty sure they read minds and shit, and they're in constant contact with these motherfuckers, letting them know how you feel. They're always fucking with me, fucking with the fucking room, making it uncomfortable for me to sit down anywhere. Very uncomfortable. I have a hard time adjusting myself. Every time I adjust myself one way, the fucking room feels like it's slanting the other way. Even in cars, I go through the same shit. I understand I'm a little bit tall, but no, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. Something is manipulating space and time, and I know it's these entities. I know it is. And they got these folks out here scared. As you can tell, I'm not scared. I've been staying up long nights, but that's because I'm by myself and I have to be alert. The only weapon that I have is my axe. I don't have a firearm. I have my axe, and I have the creator. I have the most high creator first and foremost. But I have an axe, and I mean, hey, when it all comes down to it, this is just going to be the weapon that I'm dealing with. And I'm not. If I freeze up, then hey. But I'm pretty sure I'm not. I never have. I didn't freeze up when I got shot at close range with 45 in the chest and survived that. But I'm chopping some shit up. I'm going for whatever. They said they're getting away from fucking bullets and shit. Let's see them get away from this blade. They get the fuck up on me and get to doing all that shit. These motherfuckers feel like somebody tickling this just all. I don't know if it's the more Morgellon fibers, more whatever. It's that nanotechnology, but it feels like I be having shit crawl on my face, and you know what I'm saying. It feels like some little fingers and shit be trying to. It's fucking great, man. But like I said, if you're going through it, then you know I'm not fucking lying. You know this is the truth. Clearly, Bowen's in on it because they're right over there, and the planes is flying over this motherfucker all day, every day, right? And anything in their airspace, they're gonna know about because they're flying planes. So yeah, they know what's up, and it's like the government knows what's up. You know, if you're out here and you ain't heard about me, I mean, it's probably a few places, but if you ain't heard about me, you're in Washington, you're under a fucking rock, man. Because they're giving out fucking money for this. I mean, it's like this is what motherfuckers had to do. They get their motherfucking brand new stimulus checks or something. Yeah, I didn't get mine, but I think this is what they're doing for everybody to get that new little kick of duck. On top of that, they're making it hard for me to get into an apartment. When you're being stalked and followed all day, I mean, a lot of the times they want you to have that fight or flight, but it's not me. I'm not running from nothing. I'm trying to get out the way for people and basically make it safe so other people could travel around. Then I get fed up and I just get to moving. Fuck it. I mean, if the police ain't is letting these motherfuckers harass me like this, I'm just finna start blowing through lights. Fuck it, you ain't finna chase me. I already got these goddamn aliens and UFOs and entities on my ass, and they got the whole goddamn state against a motherfucker too. This is these motherfuckers is cowards, man. Like I said, I don't know what they exchanged. It had to be something. Maybe they told them we won't get you motherfuckers right now, but yeah. Or maybe they said we won't get you at all. We just want him. We're just here for a certain amount of people. Hey, I don't want to be down here with you motherfuckers anyway. At the end of the day, and I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. I'm not running from nothing like you motherfuckers is. Yeah, I'm talking about literally everybody against me. Crisis actors and all this shit. Real fucking events, fake fucking people. And then I got to deal with seeing the shit that I'm seeing and making and telling myself like, dog, no, you're seeing that. It's real right now. They've been here, they're here, and they're yeah. They got Washington State rattled pretty fucking much though. Like I said, I caught the state capitol. Right now my chest keeps doing this weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I can always tell when they're fucking with me. I called the state capitol. Told them, they said call the police. There's nothing they can do. They're fully aware of what's going on, but there's nothing they can do. Call the fucking police. Okay, I'm calling you guys so you guys can call the fucking army or something. What the fuck is the police gonna be able to do up against these motherfuckers? Please tell me. I mean, you seen the shit that happened in Las Vegas. Tell me what and they all had guns. So what the fuck are the police gonna do? Are you really telling this is what you're gonna be telling everybody when they start calling about this problem? Call the police. I went straight to the head, straight to the goddamn state capitol. I'm not fucking playing. I went straight to the state capitol. Like I called up there, left messages. They called me back. Some lady that was supposed to be a representative for somebody calls me back and said, "Yeah, I heard you have some," and then asked me and asked me about details. I gave her details. She calls me back and says, "There's nothing that we can do." Call state patrol. If you don't want to do that, call the police. I said, You guys don't have anybody that." I mean, I heard they had the Space Force. I didn't tell them that, but I'm thinking to myself, I heard they had the Space Force, but they're telling me that they don't have any type of organization that's here to handle the situation. Call the fucking police. So this is where I'm at now. It's been a long road. I should have been doing this. I should have really been just documenting everything all the way up until now because there's people that need to know. Forget everybody that's already in the know and that's acting like they don't know and scared to death working against all the people that are trying to figure out why their life has been in shambles for the last 20, 15, 10 years. Everybody's turned against them, convincing themselves that they're not crazy every day. I'm not tripping. And only for this to happen. So goddamn, it's not just the state; it's my family too. Like they sold me out, sold me out, man. Like, after I told them what I seen, they laughed. I showed them the proof. They knew the truth, and then they like you guys turn them and roll over, work against me, and hand me over to the goddamn entities. So that's it. Don't forget to relax, man. I'm sweating extra bad right now. My chest is aching. You know, I try to stay in the best possible, you know, mood. When I'm happy, people are always asking me, "Are you okay?" As if something's wrong. And instead of asking me that when there's something wrong, they play like there's nothing wrong or I'm tripping when there's something wrong. But when I'm okay, hey man, are you all right? I mean, it's what the fuck kind of backwards ass Groundhog Day shit is this? See fucking camera doing what it's doing. Y'all see this shit, right? Y'all see how the camera's doing all this? You know, it's because these things is in here. I'm telling you that straight up. You know, you go look at the last video where I'm holding up the phone. You can see them all outside. I mean, I don't know what type of projection they're using, but if these things are as big as they're showing up on camera, some of these things are fucking huge. I mean, they're fucking gigantic, fucking titans. These motherfuckers as big as trees. You can see the faces in the trees. You can see the heads with the eyes. It's unmistakable. There's no denying. You know. So I'm here to let you guys know. First and foremost, don't come out here to Washington. But if you're working with their program, then yeah, this is a good place for you until they decide to eat all you motherfuckers. They got the fake sun out here. They got the fake moon. Or yeah, they've been kidnapped or hijacked. I'm thinking that they've been hijacked. You know what I'm saying? You hear that shit? This is all that. Ain't no reason that you should be able to hear that. That was supposed to be an airplane. But once again, when you see somebody that's really targeted and they're talking about what they're going through, okay, then you're going to hear a lot of that in the background. You're going to hear the loud train going off out of nowhere while they're talking. You're going to hear all the loud cars, vroom, vroom, vroom. This is when you're hearing the truth. This is the type of things that every city is doing to when they're targeting people like that. Just pay attention to the videos. And if you need to rewind this, go back and listen to what I just said. Once you hear these specific things and see these specific things in videos, then I'm telling you right now, more than likely those are true. They're not going to go out above and beyond and out their way to do all that shit for a crazy person. And the crazy part is they haven't changed their tactics, their manipulation. It's the same everywhere. That's why I'm telling you. This is how you're going to be able to identify who's telling the truth. You're going to hear a train in the background come out of nowhere. You're going to hear goddamn airplanes. You're going to hear everything. You're going to see people walking behind them. You're going to see shit that's supposed to be looking like it's normal life. That shit's not fucking normal. For a second, for a few months, I mean, maybe a couple years, I was kind of, a little upset. Not sad, but upset that I wasn't able to have a relationship like everybody. I don't want a relationship with none of you bitches now. The fuck? I'm definitely too good. What the fuck would I even want to do with any of you raggedy ass mutts? Clearly, we're not even the same caliber. I can't even. Yeah, you guys just turn over. You guys is changing like the seasons around here. I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. And if you guys is gonna listen to some shit that somebody else say, I don't know what the rumor is that's being spread, but if they're listening to it, I don't need you around me anyway. I don't. I want you around. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck you. Yeah. You have not been to S4. You have not seen these goddamn reptilians. You ain't been inside these goddamn mountains that open up with this old technology fucking built inside the rocks inside them. You haven't been to the Archuleta Mesa. You ain't been down there on, you know what I'm saying, where you're seeing shit and you want to convince yourself that you're dreaming, but they got your motherfucking on some type of laughing gas to where your ass ain't tripping, but you see the shit and you're very, for the most part, you're fucking amazed. But they got you so fucking high that you're not even tripping off. Yeah, they're taking individuals, man, to these bases. And I'm telling you right now, in Colorado, there's a mountain that opens up. Okay. They got the deep underground military base at Area 51. Like, this is the shit that this is why, you know, the shit that's happening to me is happening to me. I can tell you guys right now, they're using nanotechnology. The Morgellon fibers. They're growing out of. I got them growing out of my beard. I knew my fucking beard wasn't going white. These fucking weird ass white hairs growing all out of my fucking beard and shit. I'm like, nah, man. I'm pulling them out. They're growing right back like the next day after. And I know I'm not tripping because these hairs, the black ones, ain't growing in for a week or two. The next day, I got fucking whiskers with these fucking white hairs. Pay attention to the signs. Go on a fruit diet. There's certain ways that I think that these things are able to identify people or why they want people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you thought you was allergic to fruit. You're probably not. You probably just got these entities trying to manipulate your system. You need to get that shit in your body. in any way possible. It did it for me last night, man. You know, the moon really, it really did it for me. I'm talking about I'm just wondering, like, what's taking these motherfuckers so long to they want me to see them. They want me to know that they're here. They clearly want me to know that they're following me. They're fucking up my, seems like my body. They're not. It's very irritating to feel these weird things, and it's no reason for it to happen. Chest heating up, just starting to vibrate, not being able to relax. Feeling like you're constantly going against uh, some type of goddamn shield or something. Like it's hard to relax. I'll lean this way, and then it's like I'm going uphill. You know what I mean? It's always some type of tenseness in my body, like, and I've always been able to relax. I've meditated before, for real, for real. Like I've meditated. Maybe that's another reason, that because my third eye is all the way open. I've truly meditated. I know what it feels like to meditate. You can, man. I'm not even finna get into that. I don't want to, if you're in full control of everything, I'll just put it to you like that. Once you meditate, man, they don't want you to tap into that. They don't want you to tap into that meditation. Yeah, they're foul. I heard them. I've never been a bad looking person, even though right now, even at 40, I'm not a bad looking person. The hair's not really, too bad. You know, uh, a pretty nice person for the most part. It's not all about looks, but I mean, I can carry a decent conversation as well. You know, I might want to hip you to some stuff that's out of this world. I see now that's not cool. Can't, because everybody's not ready for the truth. But I mean, it's the truth. I might have some out there stuff to talk about, but if I talk about anything, I got proof. So yeah, it is what it is. But for the most part, I'm a well-rounded individual. You know what I'm saying? I didn't graduate, but I'm very knowledgeable. I don't have an education because it's taught to somebody. I taught myself. I have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and understanding equals wisdom. I've been told that I was wise since I was a young person, but forget all that, because this was by the same people that turned me over. I've been told a bunch of nice things, and oh man, you're a genius, and all by the same individuals that handed me over. So I mean, but let the record reflect. There's also, you know, I mean, hey, just get to know. You'll see. You'd be the deciding factor. I don't know how much more longer I'm gonna have, having people even have a chance to get to know me. Because, like I said, it's looking like they're gonna have to kill me. Last night, they they, they got a whatever this thing is humongous, man. It's fucking big, and it was in front of the what look was supposed to be the moon last night. Riding right on the side of my car. If I never would have looked up, I wouldn't have seen it. About 2 days before that, I was looking up at the moon, and it looked like there was something in front of the moon, and all clouds are supposed to be like. I mean, it wasn't one of those rainy nights where the clouds were all dark and shit. I should have been. The moon shouldn't have been disappearing to where you just can't see. And something was going in front of the moon to where it looked like the moon was peeking out from behind it. But no, in actuality, this thing was moving in front of the moon. You might have seen that a few nights ago. If you did, you wasn't tripping. Your eyes were not deceiving. You know, I got videos from when I was out there at SeaTac Airport. There's this white Toyota Forerunner that's up there at the top of the hill. They stay at this house, or they're supposed to be staying up there. This goddamn craft that be up there. I've been seeing these odd ass lights. Last night I kept seeing something that was supposed to be headlights, and then 100 feet, 200 feet above that was another light right above it, 100, 200 feet above it, like above the power lines. And every time this light went off, that light went. I'm talking about the timing was it was they were dead on. So they know something over there, and it wasn't no goddamn drone. Okay, is that the truck? No, that's not it. That's yeah, that's definitely not it. But I'm gonna go in ahead and show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all everything while I'm still here. It's a white Toyota Forerunner. It's a red one, the newer ones. You know what I mean? They got like a couple white ones. They like to use these same color cars, same type of cars to harass you. You feel me? The one dude that's been gang stalking me, I called his ass out. You know what he said? You're crazy. You're crazy. Next thing you know, I see this motherfucker 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for 3, 4 days at a time. It still hasn't stopped. Riding with the rest of the cars, but I'm crazy. And that's the type of line that they like to push on. If I would have believed that motherfucker, because he was very convincing, like I was just trying to fuck up his day. Nah, dog. I'm very aware of what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking weirdo, and I see you, but I'm crazy. I'm crazy. So you guys wake up at the crack of dawn before you even wash your ass and come harass me. You know how many goddamn I ain't never seen a goddamn track, so many goddamn track hawks in my life. I'm thinking regular Jeeps is pulling up on the side of me. These motherfuckers take off. And if you've heard that bark, you know it's kind of if you're not ready for it, it'll fuck with you. I've been shot before. I got PTSD, so yeah, it's gonna fuck with me. Just like people slamming cabinets. I mean, they know. They know. They watch you for a long time, and they're working with these goddamn demons. So you know, they know exactly everything that bothers you, all this shit, everything that makes you feel a certain way. And then check this out: while they're doing all this stuff to aggravate you, at the same time, these entities is fucking up everything around you, and they're doing shit to your body. So let's say they have a loud car pull up next to you. Right when a loud car goes off, the entity's doing something to fuck with your body. It's gonna make you feel some type of way just from the initial uh, 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 being startled hearing the loud sound, right? Then next thing you know, your chest is hurt, your head's hurt. No, not from the loud ass car. They just use that as a goddamn me, you know, as a way to make it look like you might be having a panic attack or something. But no, no, it's perfect timing. They're all in line with the entities, and while the cars is pulling up, you're not just feeling sick while they're no, they use that time so that throws you off from what's really going on around you in your car, in your apartment, or whatever the fuck might be at that time. So while that loud ass noise is going on, the entities will use that as a perfect time to scratch your ass, fucking poke you with something. You know what I'm saying? And you're just thinking that, oh, I'm startled. No, you're not. It's these things. Look, they got the goddamn rides here. Motherfuckers following all day. This is them. Metro. I told you they're in on. Okay. Yeah. Metro. They're in on it. Like I said, they got them motherfucking bands at 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? You're not dropping nobody off. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. When I was out there, I couldn't. They was like, I know now that they were switching the bus schedules. You know, I'm seeing the bus run past my house to like 3 in the morning. I get out there on the nights that I'm out there. It says bus stops running at 11 o'clock, and it's not bullshit. Ain't no more buses coming. If one does come, they're heading the other direction. Sometimes I've seen people on the buses. They'll roll right past me. They'll leave me out there. Yeah, they'll roll right past me. I've called Metro a few times, made more than one complaint. I don't know what, I'm like, I don't know what the city has against me once again, but I have all the emails, all the receipts to prove it. Okay. from here to Maple Valley. And if you're in Seattle, you know that from South Seattle to Maple Valley, Renton, yeah, it's a goddamn Covington. That's a far distance. Yeah, it's a distance. So right now, I'm having. If I adjust myself again, you know, about 2 years ago when I thought I'd seen a little bitty alien in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. Ever since then, I done had teeth falling out. Right now, this stuff really, the traffic with these ships really picked up when I started fucking with my tooth because I felt something in there. It feels like the nerve. I keep on bothering my tooth. I keep on going like this, and it feels like something's in there. Even when I eat my food, you know what I'm saying? It feels like there's something in there. I can't get the food out unless I gargle or something with water. You know what I mean? And it's very odd. It's odd me even telling you this, but I know what I've seen, okay? And I know what I've been feeling. And ever since I've been bothering this tooth, it's these ships have really showed up. It's like they're here to get this goddamn entity or whatever the fuck it is, or they're here to get me. And I don't see why they. I mean, it's the little motherfucker could have hopped out and just ran to him by now. So I guess they're using him as a locating device, right? Yes, it sounds crazy, but I know what I seen. Once again, I know exactly what I seen, and I'm not crazy. So if you've been having this issue with your mouth, if you've been having that issue with your stomach, if you've not been able to, use the bathroom correctly, every time you go use the bathroom and try to relax, they want you to be constipated because they got airplanes hitting you with direct energy weapons. They got loud ass cars running past. They're making it. It's like they know when I take a shit. This is the craziest thing in the world. Right now, I can see a camera up there at the top of the hill watching, sitting on top of the goddamn street light. That's never been there before. So if you hear me in my videos doing that a lot, that's why. Because my tooth. And I feel something in it. Oh, this traffic. Look at that. Look at all that traffic. All right. Peep that out. You peep that? Look at all that traffic. Okay, this is constantly. This is all day. All day, every day. You don't stop. They don't quit. Then to add on to that, once you try to relax, they start blowing through I'm looking at the traffic all day. They start blowing through the stop sign. This is dangerous. They're coming up this hill at least doing 100, blowing through up and down. And then the police will be right behind them. Not far behind them, but not even carrying chase. Right now, I'm pretty sure that the reason that ain't nobody seen this live, it's Saturday, everybody's up. It's because they got everything alive. Yeah, they got everything alive. It's like they got fucking pumps inside the couch that are. That's what it feels like. But I know that's not the case. Like, it's these entities, and they're manipulating my space. They can manipulate space and time. In cars, the seats do the same thing. I thought I was going. I just thought it wasn't what it was. I thought there was an explanation for it until I seen that. No, it's there is no explanation for this, and you're really feeling like cars are shrinking on you. The seats are fucking doing weird shit, and that's because these things can manipulate your space. Okay, make a room feel tighter. They can shrink a room. Okay, have the room all sideways and shit. That's one way to tell that they're in the room with you, because the dimensions are all thrown off. It just you can tell that it's sideways. It looks strange as hell. You know, you see that light behind me? Let's look at it closely. Okay, to the left, that's a big ass glaring eye. To the right, you can see the other one. You can see the dark eye with the light little shiny thing right there. That's an entity. You can watch its shapes and morph. Look at it. Yeah, the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach. Yeah, the blood. I plead the blood of Jesus. That's what I'm gonna do. 'Cause they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like when you say Jesus. They don't like when you plead the blood. They're scared of that name. They are. Yeah, their faces. Look at his face changing. Their faces get to looking all sad and surprised and stuff. I said it to the one entity in the video. It's, clearly, they was there to do something at my sister's apartment. I said the blood. I plead the blood of Yeshua. I'm a Shia. It backed up. It backed up. It backed the hell up. The look on his face was so terrified. It was terrified. It thought I was gonna be terrified. No, once I said the name of Jesus to it, but you gotta understand. Yes, that works, but you need to be true. You need to, and you can't just be going to God when it's bad, or going to the Most High when it's bad. You need, He's gonna be there for you, but you need to, hold up your side too, which I haven't been doing a very good job of. I can admit that, but I'm far from, a non-believer. I know the Most High is real. It's not that I don't want to just give my life over. I'm just up against so many things, but I know that if I just depend on Him fully, He'll take control all the way. Because I've been protected up to this far. They, they flee. They don't like that name. You know what I'm saying? The blood of Yeshua. They get to, yeah, they tremble. Yeah, they tremble in fear when you say Jesus' name. They tremble. Like just like that book said, I believe it's true. I believe they are scared of that name. They tremble. So if you find yourself in this position, say Jesus' name over and over and over again. If you ever wake up and you can't breathe or you can't move, just repeat the name of Jesus in your head over and over and over again, and you'll feel that pressure release off your chest. You'll feel these entities start fleeing and going away. Don't just go to him when it's hard times. I'm telling you, he's real. He's real, and he's there. He's always been there. He's real, man. And they're scared of him. They're scared of him. You know. And if you see that thing up there, then you should know that, look how big that shit is. Look how big that head is. I don't know if it's a goddamn projection. I don't know what it is. But yeah, they try to come across as being very, frightening and threatening. And hey, man, whatever the case may be, just materialize so I could chop off your motherfucking head. I don't give a damn how big you is. David went up against Goliath. It's not no goddamn thing to me. I'm already by myself, so I'm going out with a fucking bang. Yeah, chinny motherfucking bang bang, man. I'm not by myself because I got the Most High with me. But man, I'm not all the way living right. I recognize that I'm a sinner, but I mean, hey, I know I need to change it and do things for the better. And it's definitely gonna come. It's feels like something just keeps on taking the muscle in my chest and knotting it up. Just feels like spasming right now. Keeps on spasming. It just keeps on fucking with me, you know. And that's because that when you're going against the natural way things go, you know, whatever it is, they took gravity, and I'm going against that. It's anti up in here. Whatever it is, it constantly feels like there's a force, and I'm fighting this force. So it causes my body to be tense. And I'm a very relaxed person, as you can see by the way that I'm talking. Like I'm not trying to be all tense or anything. I've even realized that if you relax your tongue, it'll relax you very fast. You know, I've had to figure out different ways of relaxing myself very quick because I admit I was going down that Xanax road kind of tough. But when you're dealing with this and dealing with what you're seeing and everybody's trying to play you for a fool, I mean, hey man, I just say stay away from crack and heroin and fucking meth. You know what I'm saying? But there's shrooms and stuff like that. I mean, hey man, you're gonna need something that's gonna relax you because they're not gonna let you relax. They're trying to keep you to where you have a panic attack, a heart attack, and on top of that, they're hitting you with these weapons. They really want to make it look like if something happens to you, you just disappeared, you hurt yourself, or it was natural causes, something like that. When that's not the case at all. You're constantly up under all day. You're up under your body's being hit with all types of different energy weapons, and it's more than likely, it's shortening your lifespan. So change the way you eat. You're gonna have to because these people have it out for you, and they're hitting you with everything in the book. They're hitting you with every weapon that they can without trying to make it look like they're doing it. Dr. Robert Duncan made the voice of God. If you don't believe it, go look it up. It has a patent number on it. Okay, these direct energy weapons. You can look them up. You know what I'm saying? The voice to skull, the goddamn, the heart attack, the infrareds that just do all types of shit to that cook you. Basically hitting you with a bunch of radiation all day, along with the radiation that's coming up off these goddamn ships. And not planes or hell, I said ships, UFOs, radiation. Yes, you'll know when they're flying over the fucking trees. No, that's not wind. Watch, look at them trees; they're swaying, and it's a very controlled look. The trees are fucking twisting and turning. The tops of them are fucking bent the fuck over. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is you can hear them. If you're ever in the forest driving, turn your radio down. You can hear the trees cracking at the top. If you got a good rear view mirror, you can even catch a good angle. You can see the trees twisting and turning as soon as these craft go over. That's how you know you're being followed. First and foremost, go look around in your yard though. Look for the distortion in the trees and then the branches and all that. You know, look for the big faces and the big eyes in the trees. They like to hide in those. They're also coming. They're in the lights too. They're in the lights. Yes, they're in the lights. You know, there's an entity I got on my page right now. Go look at him, man. This dude got a silver bird on his back with a big ass head like the cone heads. I bullshit you nuts. You can't make this up. It's in my videos. Very detailed. If everybody's not in on it, they're under some type of spell or they're under some type of lie. They've been convinced that you're a bad fucking person. I mean, there's no other explanation than for people's actions and how they treat you. Like you're a fucking criminal. They don't know you, so apparently they've been somebody's been hitting them with some type of smear campaign on you. Clearly, you don't know because you're still roaming the streets like everything's good. But yeah, they're smearing your name. I'm getting hit with all different types of fucking different numbers hanging up on me, right? Um, I'm getting follows from people on all my social networking pages. I'll go follow a popular person. Next thing you know, that person's following me, but I'll go check and see how many followers they have when they really should be in the millions because they're a popular person, celebrity. Oh, 1,000 followers, 100 and something followers. It's like, no, these are dummy pages. I've even had to write some of the celebrities and let them know, man, there's people setting up dummy pages. I just sent you a friend's request, and next thing you know, I'm getting a request from you in my inbox. They're watching everything I do. I was looking at the goddamn girl doing tarot readings on the goddamn TikTok. And next thing you know, I got all these fucking wannabe psychics in my fucking inbox talking about, can I give a reading? How the fuck do you guys know what the fuck I'm on constantly? Even when I'm flipping through goddamn lives and shit. They come in the comments saying sneaky shit. I'm talking about as soon as I get in the room, they pop up in the room with my name as their name and saying shit that little stuff. They even have little sayings for when I come on the page. They have little stuff that they'll do. They'll throw up they'll throw up this. This is like a warning sign or something, or they'll, say some type of word or something like that in the comments. Everybody will start saying that shit like, I'm hip. I'm far from stupid. You guys look like fucking idiots stuff. And you're fucking slow for even thinking that shit was going to work. Real shit. A lot of the shit that they do, these people are slow. They're trying to turn stand-up guys into pedophiles, rapists, shit, throwing all types of obstacles in your way, shit that's not gonna bother you. It don't bother me because I'm not like that. It doesn't bother me the shit that they do, but it really it I'm troubled by it because of they're using kids for their little fucked up agenda. At the same time, you got real motherfuckers out here doing fucked up shit to people. You don't need to be running around making people that are good people look bad or look a certain way. When you got motherfuckers out here that's doing this shit, they're trying to fucking legalize pedophilia. They're trying to legalize that shit. So that should let you know, like, I'm not with that shit. But these are the tactics that they use to make you feel funny, to make you feel out of place. They're gonna keep on sending kids in your direction. Sending motherfucker dudes up to you doing weird ass shit. I don't know how much they're paying these so-called gangster motherfuckers, but they're walking up doing the most suspect homo ass shit. And I'm like, if you're anywhere near a killer, you're gonna fuck around and want to kill one of these motherfuckers, and they know it. Yeah, they know it. They're gonna send homosexuals at you. They're really they're trying to break you down. But if you're a man, if you're standing on what you stand on, then it's not gonna fuck with you. But if you're weak, you're going down, and they gotta move for you. Trust me. They've been doing this to me for years, and I haven't broken. I'm not gonna break because that type of shit. I don't get off like that. But they see that that's what gets me mad. They see that bothers me, so they do it all day, every day. You know what I mean? Now that I realize that my brain's been hooked up to some interface and they pretty much know where the fuck I'm going. They know everything that saying that I'm about to do or whatever the case may be. It explains why all the stores I go into is Groundhog Day. It's always the same shit. When I was raised, my mom didn't allow us to talk to grown folks or none of that shit. We couldn't be playing all up in a grown motherfucker's face. None of that shit. Like these days, and I guess it's like they know that type of shit bothers me. They know that I got my kids in line in order. Clearly, they don't do that type of shit. And this is the type of shit that happens when I go out. You got motherfuckers, 12, 13 kids, and they're all staring at you like this in line, right? You trying your hardest just to look away and shit, but they're not. And the parents not saying, "Hey, what are you doing? Stop." Once you realize that makes people feel funny, and what the fuck, you're a child. Get your ass over here and stand in line like a regular person. But no, they're just letting them just do all types of wild shit like it's normal. But no, this is gangstalking. And yeah, 9 times out of 10, if they're using that tactic on you, it's because you're not a pedophile. You're not like that, and it bothers you, and they know it bothers you. So they're gonna use everything that you don't like, to anything that can scramble you, throw you off from seeing what you're supposed to be seeing, and that's what's in the sky, what's following you around. They're doing that. So maybe this, I don't know. I won't know until the end, but maybe All those things was to get me to, possibly kill myself, unalive myself, and then it would have been done like that. But maybe this is the last resort. They had to get the entities, because everything else they did didn't work. The direct energy weapons, the heart attack gun, the instant whatever gun, the instant attack. They got that shit already. Trust me, whatever you can name, right? All that shit didn't work. So now they got to send the entities in. I just seen an unmarked police car mash up the hill. You know what I'm saying? Last night when I started recording on Instagram, the police shot right past me as I'm rolling down Rainier. Right, I'm riding down Rainier. I'm recording. As soon as I start recording, because my eyes have always been very good. They have a bright light flying over my car because I can't see the street lines. Right, and I've had a license for years. I can drive. I swear it's like they're even painting the streets over, and you can see the fresh marks where it's just been painted. I thought I was tripping. I honestly thought I was tripping, but no, they want to make it look like your driving's impaired. You're on some type of drug or something, right? Then they got all these big ass semis trying to drive next to you, big ass trucks and shit. People driving up behind you going very fast to make you fight or flight. Just go, you know what I'm saying? Like carry this, so so you start running stop signs, you start running red lights. You're not paying attention to your driving no more. You're all out of focus, and yeah, now you're getting pulled over. And what are you gonna tell? Last time I told him I was being chased by UFOs, I told him for damn near an hour, just take me to jail because you're not gonna believe it. Once I told them, they gave me a DUI. They took me to jail. Guess what? DUI got dropped. They still took my car. Washington State owes me a shitload of money once all this shit gets brought to the light. And if the government's okay with this, and I guess they are, I mean, they're trying to send fucking troops to Peru, but American citizen over here in Washington State, I don't even want you motherfuckers here. Fuck y'all. You guys ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Yeah. You guys want to go be big motherfucking badasses to everybody else, but your own motherfuckers is over here coming up missing and shit like that. And you guys are just letting this shit go down. So yeah, I do think that there's a deal that was made, a treaty, or they get to take a certain amount of individuals or do a certain amount of things. Yeah, I do think so. I'm convinced of that. You know, I'm convinced of that. And most of all, my family. I I I, I kind of miss my family. I really missed them at first, but not really anymore. But I still kind of miss them. But it's hard to miss people that had they sold you out. Their intention was to never see you again, and it's hard to care about people that have those type of intentions for you. You know what I'm saying? Like they really pushed me to their life and made it seem like I was the problem, only to realize at the end of the day this was all some type of sacrifice or something to these entities. I don't know, you know, but let everybody else tell it I was fucking going crazy. Luckily, I had the footage and the videos and the pictures of shit that I did. Let people know, okay, well, he might be talking crazy, but he has proof. Luckily, I was recording. You can call me crazy, but you gonna say my camera's on drugs too? What drugs is it on? What drugs is this lens on? Because that's what you're saying. And if you're saying that, then you're already crazy because you're looking at proof, acting like you don't know what the fuck it is. But that under that, what I tell you, look at that. The goddamn track off. I know it is because I can hear it. You hear that shit? Okay. I was telling you guys about that already. Yeah. I gave you a dose about that one already. Oh, yeah. Tesla. Black one. Uh-huh. That's going to be an all-day thing, too. The black Teslas, the white ones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're all day. They're on that bullshit. Yeah. You see that glare back there? Yeah, don't ever second guess nothing. If you see it, here or at your household, it's there. And you're not hallucinating. I've been seeing some tall ones too, but I ain't scared. You know, I might once they materialize, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I mean, who wouldn't? But it's not gonna be no scare feeling. I'm going in for the kill. Yeah. I'm going definitely going in for the fucking kill. So, mm, mhm. Yeah, but don't be surprised if your love life's not doing right because once again they're all up in your Instagram, they're all up in your all your social medias. They've hacked you and they're smearing your name in the dirt. So it's not you. It's this. It's the powers. It's the goddamn people that you're up against. It's not you. You're more than likely, if you're like me, you're stand up, you're a straight motherfucker, got a big heart, all that. But whatever they're saying about you is absolutely the opposite of that. And you can tell by how people are treating you. They have this fucking made up ideal in their head that you're some type of fucking monster. And you can tell by the way people look at you and snarl and throw their nose up at you and giggle when you come around like they know something that you don't and they don't even know you. And like I said, if there's people out there making judgments like that, if all you bitches is out there and you're easily manipulated like that, I don't want to have, I don't need to have sex no more. I'm cool. I'm straight. Y'all can keep all this tainted pussy down here because that's what it is. I don't give a damn what denomination you from, what religion you claim. If you're in on this, you're not true to what you're talking about. They got my kids' mothers trying to convince my children of something else. It's a whole fucking sham of shit going on out here. And I've showed my kids the stuff. You know, my daughter's fucking 15, 14 years old, gonna call me from some boy's house, talking about, no, just shut up and listen. Drunk and shit. Talking about I don't care about whose fucking house I'm at. And this is how she starts off the conversation. This is how I know somebody sent her to do it. You know, and I love my daughter. Uh, she's never disrespected me, but I felt it coming. You know, I just felt it coming. That my son too. He was inching his way. It's like their parents, whatever it is, it's not right. Somebody's coaching them into this shit. She calls me and says, "Yeah, but he has my stuff in his room and he's up there fucking some girl, little girl. Who are you talking to? What? Wait, hold on." So I told her, you know, if you don't check yourself, I'm gonna hang up on you. I hung up on her. She sends me a message. Well, since you don't want to talk to me, don't send me no fucking shit about. Don't talk to me about no fucking aliens no more. You don't tell me about no fucking aliens or none of it. I said, are you? This is my daughter. Then ran away from her mom's house and said she the reason that she's not going over there is because she basically doesn't get her freedom and she's not gonna listen to me and whoopty 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 whoop. And you know, I tried to be the cool parent. You know, I tried to be the cool parent. Because I haven't been there. I tried to be the understanding one. You know, I understand her. I mean, I see. You know, I know her. Her mom's not a bad person. She's not doing a bad job. I don't know what she's saying about me, but you know, I would have never got with her if she was a bad person. You know, but clearly, you know, I guess she has something against me, man, and I understand, but I don't because once again, this is that you know, people doing shit to get a reaction from you, and then when you give them what you want, they point the finger. You took my kids away, and you was cheating on me. I came and told you that I had a son. No secrets about it. Had the baby with me. You use that as an opportunity to tell me that you've been cheating on me with the dude that I've been dropping you off at work that's outside every day. If I would have never came out with the truth, she would have never said what she had to say. I guess this dude ends up raping my daughter. You know? So these are the precious times that I missed, you know, times being there for her when I needed to be, because I'm out here dealing with, dealing with this reality and trying to wish that this reality was a different one. But no, I've been knowing what this was, and it's take a lot of time for my kids, man. If I didn't know me, I would have thought, I would have let these people convince me if it wasn't true to myself. You know, if I didn't stand on my 10 toes and 2 heels the way I do, you know, any the way these people go to these tactics, I mean, they got some cold tactics, man. You know, if you don't want to give in, they're gonna make you feel like you're a certain way. They're gonna force it on you, and this is what I've been dealing with. You know, and it's taken a lot of time for my kids because I didn't want them to go through the gang stalking with me everywhere we go. People doing weird shit, you know. Because along with these grown-ups, you know, when your kids is with you, of course they're gonna bring little kids to gang stalk your kids. I can't imagine what they're going through in school because of who their dad is, what they're, I'm pretty sure that's causing a lot of rebellion because of the backlash they're receiving from being my children. You know, I mean, they probably do want to back their dad up, but it's like, goddamn, they got everybody against them. If everybody's against me, they're against them. And I don't blame you guys for playing along with the shit. Or if you even feel that way because you're a kid, and you know when you got outside influences, when you have older people influencing you, when you have kids your age, you know, when you're the laughing joke, dad understands. I don't want you guys to have to choose me over anybody, and that's why I didn't bring you guys around, and I didn't want you in this environment with me because it's been going on for a while. But even when you try to spare your children, they still get involved. They'll involve them anyway. Anything that fuck you up in the head, anything that make you lose your mind. So stay true to who you are and know in your heart that you are who you are, and we can see who the sick motherfuckers are. If you were sick, you've been sick a long time ago. If you was gonna be tricked, you've been tricked a long time ago. If you was gonna be a rapist or a pedophile, you've been did that shit. That shit is something the motherfuckers just it's something that they gotta keep on doing. If you're sick like that, they gotta keep on feeding that fucking hunger. And if it's not in you, it's just not in you. I understand how it makes you feel, and it's meant to drive you fucking crazy. But stay true to who you are. And hopefully this video is, it brings some light to your situation. It's letting you know that you're not tripping. You're seeing what you're seeing. Yes, it's everybody against you, and at the end of the day, you have a calling. You know, you're important. You're important enough for people to go to all the extremes that I've been telling you throughout this whole, little time I've been talking. I don't even want to say story because this ain't no goddamn story. This is real fucking life. You know. Uh, Hopefully this can give you some type of I don't want to say I just hope this can be this information be useful for you, in the best way possible, in every way possible that it can be useful for someone, whether it's validation, verification, you know what I'm saying, clearance, you know what I'm saying. Yes, I'm here to do all that, and I'm far from crazy, you know, far from crazy, and man, that was a mouthful. It's been an hour and 16 minutes already, you know, and yeah. All right. All right. Well, I'm telling you, it was about that time that dog out. By the way, I'm a computer tech. I didn't go to school for it, but I've self-taught myself on how to unlock computers and do coding, which is a very, it's very unique. It takes up a lot of time. And while I'm trying to do something productive with my life, mind you, coming from a life that I was living, once again, I get brought down. Imagine just going throughout your whole life feeling like, a lot of time blaming yourself, but then realizing, damn, it feels like people are bringing me down. And then to realize that they really are. Not only that, it's like it was a controlled effort. This was a collective fucking effort to make me feel like a failure, make me fail in life, make it to where I can't get an apartment, get a job, do anything with my situation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that? What is it? That's the key. Yeah, sure. You gotta pay attention to everything. Now you hear the loud truck rolling past. Yeah. So be careful. You're gonna want to make sure you get you a GoPro or something because I know these things. They're like right behind you. They have they can hide behind any. So if you got that feeling that they're there, they probably are. Yeah, believe that. You know. After surviving all these years, after being shot, the car crashes, flipping over, feeling like there was, people were against me, trying to convince myself that, hey, man, just nah, man, just trying to think positive, thinking everything but that. Only to realize, like, yeah, they've really been they've really been doing everything they can to keep you down, all the way down to not getting an apartment. People, you going to stay with people kicking you out as soon as it's time for you to get on your feet or get your place. Now it's a problem with everybody. Nobody ever lets you get help. Is not help. The help you give people, you don't get in return. Man, it's all types of, like, at the end of the day, who the fuck can deal with all this shit? And I've been dealing with it. And if you have, man, congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. I know it's foul. I know it's fucked up. I do. Trust me. I'm here. I hear you. I feel you. Everything. And it is. It's and it feels like it's the end of the world. You might want to hurt yourself. Don't do it. Don't go out like no coward, man. If this is how they trying to take you out, then get took out, man. But don't go out like no coward, man. Stand up on your 10 toes like a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not walking right into the hands of my goddamn enemy, and I'm being very strategic, but I'm not no bitch ass nigga at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. The scariest thing I'll do is stay in a fucking car at night. You know what I'm saying? Because I see these goddamn ships and big ass entities. What the fuck else anybody gonna do? That's the most. I mean, if you call that scared, I call that being smart, personally. In the daytime, yeah. Hey, man, at least I can see you coming. At night, I gotta watch my back a little bit more because it's me against every fucking body. There's a lot of players. At least leave. They heard something from behind the house as well. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like, just so you know. Oh, we got one right here in the bathroom right now, in the mirror. Yeah, you cannot mistake these bubble eyes with that goddamn glitter in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bruh. Y'all doing the most, bruh. Y'all doing the most. Wherever you at.
How did you know?
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Police station earlier to see him, and I couldn't help but overhear your discussion with the sergeant.
What are these gay entities? Like seeing the motherfucking businesses, the weird shit like that. You're probably gonna see something behind you that still. Make sure you're not seeing things. Your eyes are not playing tricks on you. If anything, focus. Turn the resolution up on your goddamn videos so it can be 1080p clear, and you can get all this goddamn shit, and then slow it down to the slowest it can go, and watch it then. And watch and see what I'm telling you. See if it's a guy. See if this shit is good. What's up, nigga? What up? Okay, yeah, I see you. That big ass eye. All in the backyard of shit. Hey man, you guys gonna see some shit before this is all said, but really that. Prepare yourself for what you let us hear. Really. Tell you like this though. That's why you in the home remedy. I know for a fact they don't like foot powder. Yeah. They don't like that. All right, man. It's all right. Let me turn this shit down because they both trying to hit a motherfucker with that copyright shit. Have it to where you can't even hear my video because it's just they playing in the background. They do that shit to me all the time. They love doing that. I rode some motorcycle today. How many times are you gonna roll past, buddy? That was a great one too. It looked like a scooter, but that was a motorcycle. If it wasn't, it was one of them bogus scooters. I'm pretty sure that was a motorcycle though. Okay, we got the first unrecognized car across the street going up the little alley. Yeah. Oh yeah. So they follow the targeting videos around every neighborhood they go to. Yeah, they're moving in. They're coming to a hood near you. Believe that, Jack. That's how they're playing it. They're coming. Yes, they are. Pants be doing the weirdest shit. Look like a motherfucker got a dick sticking out. That's not even my fucking dick. It's like these. I can't. Make sure you got yourself in pocket before you leave the house because yeah, these entities will do all types of shit and have you looking like a damn fool out here. So just make sure you're straight in every type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like you see, it doesn't matter what angle it goes up on. It's there. You know, the light should just show up. As you can see, that's nothing. Look, wear this shit up. And I'm not showing that to be fucking nasty or nothing, but hey, look who showed up. Chevy Man Van. Oh, okay. No, I thought that. Okay, he got the older one, but that's the new one. Yeah. And they're back to back. Look at their back to back game. It's heavy today. Yeah, man. Their back to back game is heavy. So I'm not really sure. Hey, look right there. You see this? Right there? Boom, right there. You see that? You see this? Right here? See that? You see that? Look at that. Them two eyes. You can't mistake that, okay? You can't. Right here, too. What's that? What's this shape right here that looks like a head? See that one eye? That two? Okay. They're in here. They're in here. Like I said, they're always around. Let me go on ahead and share this video though. Yeah.